The Power Hour, live right now. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Hi. Thanks there, Zacco. And yes, KFAN.com right now. Check us out. Right there's Maxo. Hi, Maxo.
That's good, Hog.
How are you, buddy?
Black and beautiful last time I checked, but until just now, I didn't know if I was beautiful. I might have just been black. But
look at you.
I think I'm still looking good.
You're looking great. Speaking of looking great, there's Mark Rosen.
Good morning.
And there's Marney Galarnar. Oh, what an interesting view. Go back to that view. That's an interesting view.
Oh.
Hi, Marnes. Do you see yourself right now?
No.
It's an interesting...
Can you send me the link? I'll pull it up on my laptop.
Sure, baby.
What? Do I look exceptionally
hot?
Good today? Is it the high pony?
Do you know what I just realized? I got your hat, and I forgot it.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that I bought it.
Can you bring it Friday?
I certainly can. You're going to love it.
Have you been wearing it?
Super cute. I thought about...
What's the hat?
It's an antique hat. Remember, I bought her an antique hat.
Yeah. This week, yeah.
I think Corey was in Vegas.
Oh, that's right.
Why were we even talking about hats? And you saw one online, and then he just said, if I buy you a hat, will you wear it? And I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
And he did.
It's not a baseball cap, though, is it?
No, it's an old school, like, 1920s flapper hat. That kind of hat.
Roaring 20s.
The hell is your email address?
Hat.
Huh. I don't know why I don't have your email address. It didn't just pop up for me. Oh, well. I guess you're not getting it. Hey, what's your name? Zach, will you send it to Marty Galarnar? The link that you always send me, please?
Let's see if I can find her email address.
Wow.
The hell is the
Marney?
Let's see if I can find her.
So elusive.
Can't you just go to KFAN.com/watch?
Well, now,
Sure.
again, where now?
I guess, yes, I can. I'll
You
be
could do that,
delayed.
but you
Check
be
your
delayed.
Gmail
Yeah, check your Gmail, man.
I don't have a Gmail.
or your Yahoo.
Thank you.
Check your Yahoo.
Zach!
I do have a Yahoo. Email address!
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
She's yelling now.
Yeah, it looks like it's doing fine.
Wow. Did you look?
Well, so far I have an email from Upside and Athleta.
Move
Check your
upside.
junk.
Check your
Great
junk.
song.
I will do that on my own time.
Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, builders and remodelers.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The Timberwolves agreed to a 4-year extension with head coach Chris Finch.
Finchie!
Through the 27-28 season, 56 and 26 last year, and of course we got to the Western Conference Finals. Marnie, you're around him all the time. You go to shoot around and whatnot.
Sure do.
Chris Finch, 4-year extension. Your thoughts?
I love it. I love it because he has that combination that is a little bit rare and I think super valuable of being first and foremost a very good basketball coach. X and O wise, knowing personnel and substitutions and just game theory, game management, a good basketball coach. And then that added piece of being a beloved human being and still a guy who can get players respect, attention, can yell at them when needed, can pull that lever when needed, but a guy that the old cliche, I would run through a brick wall for that guy. That is the kind of coach he is.
And Marnie, isn't it refreshing on the same day that the Lakers signed J.J. Redick? Nothing against J.J. Redick as the head coach who hasn't coached, I don't think, even a peewee basketball team, that a guy like Finchie, as we like to call him, has paid his dues along the way in many levels of the game, much the way Flip Saunders, you guys were talking about Flip earlier, and he did cross that bridge, I think, right before it. That whole story.
I think he took a detour is what I read.
Yeah, he was not on that bridge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point is Flip coached at Golden Valley Lutheran College. He did, CBA. He did all that stuff. And Finch basically has done the same road to get to where he's at and to get rewarded that way, not because of his resume, but because of where he is right now, preparing for his entire life for this moment. Kudos to our guy.
Yeah, man. He's great.
Yeah.
I really
the players respect him and good dude.
Yeah, the J.J. Redick thing is stupid.
Well, it's the Lakers.
Yeah.
So
It's stupid.
Hey, what if it works?
Well, they tried.
Yeah, it works.
Sounds like they tried.
It won't work.
they tried to
Early.
get the other guy.
He was like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't work.
Well, probably because they won't have the players.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, why did Jason Kidd work? He didn't have any coaching experience.
No, he did not.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it does.
A lot of former players are pretty good coaches.
Yeah, it's us.
Yeah, how many? Good
Yeah,
question. How many head coaching jobs though has Jason Kidd had? He's failed a couple of times.
Sure, but I'm just saying, it's like J.J. Redick clearly knows basketball.
Yeah,
he's been around coaches his entire life. Even if he hasn't coached, he understands the game. That doesn't mean it's going to work or not work. It just means that's why former players probably in general are good coaches eventually, is who knows the game of basketball better than the people who played it.
Sure.
And in some respects, we can't be critical of it because we're always saying, well, boy, they're recycling another coach. That guy's getting his 8th chance to be a coach at whatever sport he's at. And that's always been a criticism, that they don't take a chance with new blood, as they say, getting new people in there. They just recycle the old coaches no matter what the sport is. And the NFL is notorious for that. So, yeah, I mean, I understand that. I'm comparing and contrasting with Chris Finch, what happened.
Phil Jackson, player. Pat Riley, player.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys played first.
And Phil also
Scooch
coached
Magooch.
at a lot of...
Yeah.
Big pun, not a player.
Big
but
pun,
he
not a player. He just crushes a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Player.
No, very
Player.
true. But the
Busta
reason
Rhymes.
he's the head coach is because he's LeBron's buddy, and every other thing they've tried has not worked. That's all I'm saying.
For sure.
If LeBron's
a big
even
part.
there next year.
Right. That's the other thing. A year or two from now, LeBron will be gone, and then what do they have?
That's
the next coach.
That's the Dan Hurley thing, right? That's why when
correct.
Dan Hurley turned it down, if I'm Dan Hurley and you're going to get offered a ton of money, it's hard to turn down that money, but you're also going, oh, what's the plan after LeBron?
Right.
I'm sure J.J. Redick has the same question, right? Because what have we got left in LeBron? 2?
Maybe.
He may play
two-ish?
out his option this year. He may not even be on the
And
list.
in all
But
seriousness,
regardless of what team he's on, I'm saying he's got to have about 2
Right.
years to go. So if you sign a 4-year deal, you almost by definition know I'm going to coach the Lakers if I don't get fired longer than LeBron's on the team.
Sure.
So
He'll be 40 in December.
Right.
LeBron will.
And
40.
In all serious, who is the second best odds to draft his son? The Suns, right? Like, he could go there. That's a team that he would play for because they could win a championship.
They have no money, though.
Yeah, but
They
he
would
would
probably
play for,
trade.
he'd play for the vets minimum or something.
he already said he's not.
No.
Rich Paul, which is not you because you live in Edina, that's his actual agent, has already said he can. You can completely dispel the idea that he's taking veterans minimum in Phoenix. He's not interested in doing that.
Well, yeah, either way, though, he's got maybe 1 or 2 years left. The plan after that. But as you said when it happened, if Dan Hurley is getting a 27-year-old LeBron, he's doing it in a second.
Hard to pass that
Right,
up.
correct. But with a 40, he'll be 40 a month into the season.
Mm-hmm. But look, if you're J.J. Redick and let's say you want this money and you want the opportunity to coach, whether LeBron's there or not, you're coaching the Los Angeles
Correct.
Lakers.
You take it.
How do you not take that
Yeah.
and just hope it works?
Yeah, I mean,
It might. I'm with you. I don't think it's going to work either, but it definitely might.
yeah. As we said when Dan Hurley said, no, you take LeBron out of it. It's tough to. That's one of the best jobs in sports. The Lakers, the Yankees, all that stuff.
Because even if LeBron and Anthony Davis leave, it's the easiest place to recruit other stars.
Yeah, how
Because who
old
doesn't
is-
want to play in Los Angeles?
Right.
Can hockey name a team J.J. Redick played for?
I mean, he might get lucky and guess.
Does he know what college he played for?
No. Want to gamble? Bet you a Caniac he doesn't.
Which college he went to?
Yeah. Bet
Yeah,
you,
sure. I'm
Really?
in. Let's do it. Yeah.
All right.
Hawk can get this.
We're I don't know what the Caniac count is, but
I think
we're
it's-
going no slaw extra toast. Chris, one guess. J.J. Redick, he says you will guess where he went to college. I'm guessing no. Go for it.
Duke. Yes!
Hey!
Take
Wow.
that.
Whoa!
Not even a hesitation.
Whoa!
Didn't even have to think about it.
I don't like losing chicken. I don't even care about the money. It's the chicken. And I know I could just buy chicken with money.
Yeah.
Then you get it for free, anyways.
Yeah.
According to my wife, I get it for free for life, which is not true unless Kansas listen.
I paid you off when I owed you like 7 of them.
Yeah. It's weird. I sent you $500 last night on Venmo and I didn't even flinch. This one hurts.
Yeah, no, you paid me right away, man. You're
I'm
gonna
hungry.
Without me.
Yeah. Well, how about we go together?
Hard pass.
Are you
That's
asking him?
not happening.
You want to
Do
go
like
today?
me? Yes or no?
Do I like you? Yeah.
Wait,
I thought you were
you're asking
him
me
out
to a
on a date.
Canes date?
Yeah. I mean, we have to sit together.
Then
Whoa.
no. I'll just go to the
Sit.
drive-through.
Oh,
I'm not on the message
Can the rest
board.
of us go? We'll sit at the table next to
Yeah,
you.
we'd like to go. Thanks for the invite.
I'm
Yeah.
not interested.
I'll go on a Canes day with you, Cor.
Oh, what about
In
me?
Vegas?
What about me,
The
Zachy?
NHL draft is Friday, Zach. Speaking of Las Vegas, that's at the Sphere Friday and Saturday.
Man.
The
season
Sharks.
ended last night.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
The
Which is
draft
nice. Let's get it over with. Let's get the new
NBA
kids in
draft
there.
is this week too, right?
NBA draft is tomorrow.
Tomorrow night?
The NHL draft is Friday. The Sharks go 1, Black Hawks go 2, Ducks 3, the Wild select 13th.
13th. So they'll get a player that they'll potentially will be on the team 5 years from now, right? Basically.
Yeah, I
Keep
mean,
adding to this pile, though. We got a good talent pool. We just
We
got to
are.
get rid of these
The
cap
dead weights.
problems.
Yes, the math problems, exactly what they are.
Hold on a second. Let me find it here. Hang on.
Okay.
Tenna tweeted something like a couple days ago about
I mean,
who he-
Brandon?
Brandon, yeah.
Brandon, come on, get it right.
About who he wanted them to get. Hold on, it's almost here.
Man, this is going to be great.
He said if there is a God, he will let Ivan
Drago.
Demidov.
Yeah,
Dean
old
Dove.
Dean Dove.
Look at old Dean
Demi
Dove.
Dove.
ID.
All right, so Ivan Dean Dove. Hang on. Now
Ivan Dean
hang on. Can you just spell it
Thanks,
for us? Because I want
Bob.
to see how badly you pronounce this. How do you spell it?
God.
EVAN.
E?
Sorry,
I was
IVAN.
going to say that's Evan.
It's Ivan.
I-V-A-N.
That's
Ivan.
Can't
Ivan.
read letters.
Yes.
DEM.
D-E-M.
I.
Exclamation point.
Batman symbol.
DOV.
Flash.
Yeah, Batman.
So I'm going to go with Demidov.
Demidov.
But you said Deendov?
Demidov.
He said Seamus last week.
You
I
did say
did.
Seamus.
Yeah, well, I thought we were talking about. Never mind.
High phonetically, though, how is it pronounced?
Demdovi.
That's high phonetically?
No, okay, I get it. You guys are piling on.
You still
I deserve
don't get it.
No, okay, calm down, Captain. I get it.
What? Captain what?
I can't hear Is he the captain of
Captain
industry?
Comedy a couple weeks ago. Captain?
Now you're just Captain C word.
Oh, my God.
He's right, though.
No, because it could be comedy. It could be classy.
Yeah. Yeah. That,
Caveman.
It could be the actual C word.
Captain
Yeah.
Caveman.
Whoa, Captain what?
Be sweet.
Loved Captain Caveman.
Hang on. I
Oh,
got it.
Captain
Hang on,
Caveman.
hang on,
Wait.
hang
Oh, my God. Where did you have
on. Oh, yeah.
that?
I have it ready.
Well, that's because you guys used to call me that.
No, that's not why I have it.
No, we didn't never
It
call
was a
you
different
that.
bit.
I thought you called me Captain
I
Caveman.
mean, I'm sure I did, but it was for another bit, too.
Why would we have called him that?
I mean, look at him.
Oh, touche.
Look at him.
Hey, if it was Captain C word, what would my duties entail? What do I do if I'm Captain C word?
Oh, you'd be
don't come out
skiing
of
a
there.
lot.
I'd be skiing a lot?
Interesting.
I don't understand that.
I don't either. That guy that Tenna wants for the Wild,
Yeah.
a lot of people think he'll go 5th overall.
well, then why would he be there 13th?
I don't know. That's what the gods are for, right, Cor?
Evan Deendov?
Evan Diemdov.
He's going
fifth?
He's dead?
Oh, no.
The Timberwolves are going to draft Bronny James, right?
Oh, they're 10-1 to do so. They're one of the
are.
5 favorites to draft Bronny James, either 27th or 37th.
27th, right? Yeah, okay.
Well, either. They draft 27th in round 1 and then 37th
But-
overall, so we have an early
you.
second round pick as well.
You can't.
They won't.
No. Because
Jesus.
Rich Paul
You know
won't
what, though,
deal
again,
with them
a couple
anymore.
years ago when he was a high school senior and one of the highest recruited kids in the country, if you would have told me we're going to get LeBron James Jr. in round 2, I'd say, sign me up.
Oh, round 2, absolutely.
Sign me up.
They really want his teammate.
You've said
Isaiah
that
Collier.
over and over again.
I'm just saying, man. I like to be
How do you pronounce his name?
Isaiah Collier. Boom.
Nafisa's
teammate?
brother?
He has no idea who that is.
Yeah,
but-
she plays for the Wild. She's an all-star.
Yeah,
She's
plays for the
Does
Wild.
not
Yep.
play
Oh,
for the
sorry.
Wild.
She plays for the Hey, ask Rosie how he feels
Oh,
about
yeah,
that.
you
lady.
should have heard his take on Hawk Tua girl yesterday. That surprised all of us.
I'm glad I missed it.
No, it's not my take on her as a person.
No, well, kind of. You also didn't think she was super attractive either. You
I
were
did
very
not
mean
say
to her.
that. Of course, I didn't say that.
Well,
I can't say stuff like
Do I-
To a girl?
oh, boy. If they have to
Mark.
explain
You
it
don't
to
know about
you,
this, Martins?
Oh,
Marnes, it was all
No.
over. It was all over Twitter.
It's still trending.
Oh, boy.
why don't
That
you
girl?
Why don't you play the whole thing, Hawk?
No, my God.
Rosie.
Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie.
Rosie, don't act like you didn't see it on Twitter.
I'm not
Come on,
pretending.
Rose.
It was
It's
everywhere.
impossible to ignore.
It was. To ignore?
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you spell?
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck to and spit on that thing. You get me?
So Marney's expression.
So she went viral, and now she's just simply known as
everywhere.
Tua Girl.
Her T-shirts being made.
Yeah, she kind
State
of
fair.
supplanted Oilers gal in terms of viral sensation.
Correct.
I put in the search bar, I started with Hawk.
Do
and
not.
Chris Hockey is the first thing that came
Oh,
up.
sweet.
Hawk.
Oh boy.
TUAH.
It's her actual handle.
has she
Hawk
not-
Tua Girl.
Has she not been on Howard or Barstool or something like that?
I don't know.
Like, how have neither of them
Howard was in company where they were debating
Yeah, they were
who they
breaking
thought
out
was hotter between Oilers girl and Hawk Tua Girl and why.
Did they ask
Very
B?
pretty girl.
They asked everybody. I didn't catch if they asked Beetlejuice.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne.
They asked Robert Osborne. I mean, they asked
Robert
everybody.
Osborne.
Can you imagine being her parents?
That's exactly
and
what I
Yeah.
asked
people
yesterday.
saying,
Correct.
Yeah.
congratulations,
Yeah.
your daughter went
Yeah.
viral
Yep.
as Hawk Tua Girl.
Yeah.
Well, that's just
The
great.
whole interview. That's the dad. Yeah.
That's just great.
The whole interview is.
This is where we are in our
Yeah.
civilized world.
Well, and
I love
my
that
point,
later.
Marnes, too, yesterday is if, let's say, somebody comes up with a phone and some microphone that they got off of Amazon. She's probably intoxicated. She thinks 6 people are going to see this video. So she answers the
Right.
question, maybe honestly or maybe sarcastically, who knows, but she answers it like she
was
does.
Serious.
She sounded like she was serious. But either way, she thinks 2 people are going to see this.
Right.
And then 2 billion people saw it.
Right.
Whoops.
I think she's embracing it, though, right?
I don't know. Probably should at this point.
Yeah.
As well.
You almost
Oilers gal did. It just took her a week or 2 to
Right.
embrace the fame. Right? Remember, we couldn't find her. The internet couldn't find her for like 4 or 5 days, and now she's everywhere. But
That's too bad they lost
The one
last
who
night.
lifted up her shirt.
Oilers
That
gal.
one?
Yeah,
it's
now
hard
she has
to
a
hide
deal
with
with
those
Playboy.
things,
So
yeah.
for a week, she was turning
Does
down
she
offers.
really?
Yeah, she was turning down offers left and right. The internet couldn't even figure out her name.
Yeah.
And now she's on every podcast. She's at the games and
Imagine had they won last night.
yeah,
Oh,
Grand Marshal of the parade.
she would have been.
What was-
Settle down. Blair Lambert is in line.
What? My dad's in line.
You see how much wine he had to drink
Yeah,
last
they were in
night?
Napa. He was he was trying to break up with Hawk, and Hawk wouldn't let him.
No, he's not allowed.
So he drinks.
Damn.
He's not allowed.
You have a mommy?
Oh, Rosie. Was that a year ago?
2 years ago.
No, it was
Yeah,
fair.
Stay fair.
Yeah, it feels like
State
2.
Fair, 2 or 3. Oh, baby.
So Rosie, you're avoiding the question.
What was the question?
The Hawk Tua girl.
What
just
about
in
her?
general? Your thoughts?
Like you said, it's just here we go. You're right. You just spelled it out. You'll be salivating when you see it. She answers one question.
I thought it was 2.
2. You're right. There were. How do you break up? Yeah. Okay, we get that. Just finished.
Wow.
And the world we live in, she's a star. Oh, she's going to be a big girl.
Yes, she is.
Me so horny.
Oh.
I love it.
It's easy to choke on that stuff.
Okay.
I love it.
Wow. Headlines when the Power
in the
Trip Morning
Hall of
Show
Fame.
returns after this on the Fan.
My groin.
I know.
Hi, everybody. Final segment of your little Power Trip Morning Show. As we are live on KFAN.com/watch, you can take a look at us doing radio and see what that looks like. Continue to listening to news stories about Minnesota athletes making the Olympics or almost making the Olympics. And this one kind of confused me. I'm not sure what this is all about. Let me read this for you. Greenwood, Minnesota native Matthew Wilkinson could be in line for a trip to the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, France, after taking second place during Sunday's 300-meter steeplechase track.
I saw that.
Okay, but check this out. Listen to this news story. This is, let me see. I don't know who the dude is who's doing the reporting. I'm sure it says in a second.
Thanks to his second place finish, Wilkinson officially clinches a roster spot on Team USA, but did not meet the Olympic standard time of 8 minutes and 15 seconds for automatic qualification to the Paris Games. Wilkinson can still earn a berth with a high enough World Athletics World Ranking. The full U.S. Olympic track and field delegation will be announced on July 7th. Wilkinson is a former track and field standout at Minnetonka High School and ran collegiately at both Division III Carleton College and the University of Minnesota.
So he got second, but he didn't qualify on time. So he's got to hope that his ranking is high enough in the World Athletics Association to actually make it into the Olympic field.
Is that the way it is with other events?
I don't know.
Track and field events? I always thought, like, when watching it, at least I was sporadically over the weekend, I thought top 2, top 3 finishers automatically qualify for Paris.
Yeah, right.
I don't remember them saying you got to hit a certain time.
Well, this is a little more of an obscure event.
It is
I'm
an
guessing,
obscure
and
event.
So
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you
you don't really-
you make it by time, or as Hockey said, if your ranking is high enough, so maybe they get a field and they only have 8 that are qualified, and they need 12, so then they take the next 4
You
by
usually
ranking.
don't grow up thinking I'm gonna specialize in steeplechase.
Right.
Such a weird event.
Yeah. Looks like fun though. If I was athletic, it'd be fun.
Jump over a lake.
When I first moved up here, Cor, and I know we've got some headlines for you, but a couple of things I wanted to clean up real quick first, if you don't mind. When I first moved up here, everybody talked about playing a game that we'd always called bags, but you guys called cornhole. And I'll still never understand that. Don't matter. Here's the deal. There's something called the American Cornhole League Minnesota State Championship. And it's taking place in Wade Park down by St. Cloud this weekend. The tournament is open to Minnesotans and features divisions for all skill levels. Participants can compete in singles, doubles, and blind draw tournaments, which must be hard to get the ball in the hole. Anyway, or the bag in the hole. Anyway, with divisions, junior state, blah, 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 blah. According to tournament director Daryl Bittner, the event welcomes anyone to test their cornhole skills.
You do not have to earn your way in. What you do throughout the season is earn points that seed you out in this tournament. So if you have played with us in the American Cornhole League this year, you'll have points that seed you towards the top of the brackets, and the people that come in that haven't played, they would just simply be lower seeds.
So there are professional cornholers out there, guys.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, let's back it up 60 seconds, though. I didn't know anybody that called it cornhole growing up. We all called it bags.
Correct. Yeah. I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah. I never heard cornhole. It was always bags.
Yes.
Which is the title of Zach's podcast.
You know what's funny is I was searching this yesterday because I Googled world's largest cornhole tournament because I thought that'd be kind of a fun thing to do.
You'd be a winner.
And it's in California, but I'd like to challenge them, man. I'd go up to like the National Sports Center or something in Blaine.
Yeah, that's why I was Googling world's largest bags.
Yeah.
It's for work.
Yeah.
Typo?
Sounds like a Beavis and Butthead.
It does.
That's what I always thought.
Marnes, do the Dakotas call it cornhole or bags?
You know, when Hockey said that, I was trying to think, and I honestly, I call it both. So I don't remember how I grew up. I will say, I had never heard the term walking taco until Minnesota because we call it
Rosie, turn your
taco.
mic off.
It's
Turn your
taco.
mic
I'm not
off.
saying anything.
It's taco in a bag.
Dude, that is a defamatory thing to call a lady.
Wow.
And I don't know who does that around here, but
Mark.
But I'm sick of it. Okay? This is ridiculous. Let's clean it up on this show and stop calling people names.
Yeah.
That's a terrible name.
Hawk's right. Stop being weird.
Talking taco.
I'm talking about the food, the concession stand.
We know. I knew you were.
What are you, my grandma?
I knew you
you.
were, Marnie.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, Hawk's right. His grandpa would call people that.
Hey, how dare you, sir?
You just said it.
Should we do headlines?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Now it's time for headlines.
Brought to you by our friends at Wolf River Electric. If you want to get turned on and go solar, you can get solar panels from Wolf River Electric.
I want a walking taco.
I'm doing that later this summer.
What?
I'm going to do it. Get the panels.
No, he's not eating.
No, not the walking taco
He's
thing.
not doing that.
Never had one in my life, never will. Cash those tickets.
I will tell you a trick for when you do have your first, Corey.
Never going to.
And that is
Move your hips.
put the cheese.
Nobody knows what they're doing the first time, Cor.
Put the cheese in first, and then the meat.
It's never going to matter.
Hey.
And then the meat, because then
tacos are, I would argue, number one on my list if I will never try it. It looks disgusting.
You don't know what you're missing.
Which comes first?
The cheese.
The cheese, and then
because then when you put the meat on top and it's warm, it melts the cheese.
Gross.
But then isn't it like just at the bottom of the bag?
No, well, you get your fork and you can stir it all up, or you can close the top and shake it.
Good.
Hey.
You can shake it.
Yeah, fork it.
Okay.
I'm just saying
they're so good.
They are.
Yeah,
it's just a fundamental way of
tacos.
Making
top 5.
Oh, so good.
Absolutely.
Do you prefer a hard shell or a soft shell?
Soft shell.
I prefer a hard shell.
Yeah, me too.
Or both. You do both.
And when you make them at home,
because I'm fat,
put the hard shell in a little toaster oven for 5 minutes first.
Oh! Or you make Kelly and I make homemade crunch wraps, 8+.
Augusto, sweetheart, save some room for later.
Tell me more.
You take a large burrito tortilla.
Okay.
Put the meat on. Put the cheese on. Then you put the tostada on top. You put lettuce and tomato and whatever sour cream.
So tostada, not a soft burrito.
And then you put that on top of that so you can fold it all up.
Oh, so you a flour tortilla
cut it
and
in
then
half.
Right. Perfect.
You're fat.
I am. No, I
You're
know.
fat.
I know.
You're fat.
I get it. I am very fat, but I don't care anymore.
You're fat.
I got it.
Another one?
But you live in life, man.
It's good.
A man in New Jersey got into a virtual argument with another gamer.
Yeah.
Of course, we were just talking about that.
So he flew to Florida, got on a plane, flew to Florida, and attacked the other guy with a hammer.
That's right.
He's been arrested and charged with attempted murder.
I respect that.
Yeah, at least he actually followed up.
How do you maintain that anger level? Checking into an airport, getting on the plane, flying.
You're pissed.
And you're going,
waiting for your bag, getting
beat
an
this guy
Uber.
up with a hammer? Now you just go yell at him?
Bar.
He must have bought the hammer in Florida. You can't get a hammer through TSA.
Particularly noteworthy is that it originated from an online altercation. The suspect flew from Newark, New Jersey to Florida, apparently to confront the victim in person. The victim's stepfather reported being awakened by screams for help. When he went to see what was going on, he found his stepson on the ground, struggling with the attacker who was in possession of a hammer. The victim and the stepfather managed to disarm Kang and restrain him until our deputies arrived on scene.
Again, I respect it. Because in our day, Max, you could probably agree, that would have ended with a swatting, you know?
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, we're making it good old-fashioned just fisticuffs, you know? We don't need swatting. Right, with a hammer, yeah.
What a mess. I almost said a naughty word. What a messed up world. My God.
Yeah.
You almost swore over that story?
I did, because of just the idea that you're playing some video game and this is the end result. I'm going to get on an airplane and go beat somebody up with a hammer.
If you're playing Rocket League and some lazy ass doesn't get back on defense, I'd hit him with a hammer too. Focus.
Brilliant.
Never thought that song would come back after all these decades.
I give that a 9 out of 10.
That's a 9 out of 10.
I heard it before and I love it.
Yep.
A 38-year-old man in Missouri was arrested after he tried to have sex with a seat on a train.
Wait, what? Wait.
Paul, your hands up.
Train seat?
On a seat or with a seat?
With a seat. Tried to, put it in between the cushions or something. He has been banned from having any contact with the train.
I still want an answer.
Well, no.
No, Huck's not weird.
Was
Why'd
he in
you
the
point at me
caboose?
then?
Oh, I was pointing at Rosie.
Oh, okay,
well done,
that makes
Marnie.
more
I heard
sense.
that.
Thanks.
Max, you take public transportation from time to time, right? So how about this? 8% of people say they have witnessed unwanted exposure while using public transportation.
1 bajillion%. Yeah, I have more stories than I can count of people doing sexual things or otherwise on the train or on the bus. I think I told you guys about one of the most recent ones. The guy just hopped on. He's basic. I'm not even joking. Skipped to the back seat.
Skip to the loo, my dog.
And he sat down, plopped down like he had been working, a 12-hour shift, and he goes, I can masturbate on the bus. I can do it here.
Wow.
He just announced it, and then I didn't turn around, but I heard the sounds.
Oh.
And then after one way or another, he wrapped up, and as he was getting off the bus, he announced to everybody on the bus, he stomped, and then he said, "Y'all got lucky today."
Oh, God, what a song.
And then just left. Which also implies that other people were unlucky.
Haven't you seen people get it on the bus?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I saw people get it on, and then, not even joking, shoot up heroin immediately afterwards. And then they went to the mall.
That's a party.
Hope they had a good day.
That's a party.
Did they go to Hooters and then a movie?
No, they weren't a family.
Yeah.
Right. Good.
9 months later, they were.
That's a good one, Zach.
Yeah, all types of crazy stuff on the bus. It's fun, though.
What is it about public transportation? Just that other people are there? You could do that in a park. You could do it.
I think it's boredom.
I don't know. Ask Rosie.
It's poverty, isn't
Rosie, what is it about public transportation that
I grew up in
inspires
an age
this?
of innocence when
Great point.
Taking the 17 bus downtown was not an adventure like it is today. I mean, come on. It was
Did you
it was
take a
fun.
walk and taco downtown?
Too many stories.
You and Nick ever walk out of Hooters on the way to the movie theater and just go, "Y'all got lucky today"?
No.
Hey, Marnes, what's the closest you've ever come to divorcing Mitch?
Mitch.
My husband?
Yeah.
Matt?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Morris,
yeah.
Here's why I asked. Check this out.
Not very close.
A woman online claims that she filed for divorce because, quote, "My husband over-tightens all the jar lids."
That would be a reason for divorce. Yeah.
It's a good gaslighting.
Yeah, good point, Zacho.
She said she
Purposely?
confronted her husband about it many times, and it would get better for a while, but then it slowly became an issue again.
Man.
She said the final nail in the coffin was when she discovered he was doing it on purpose, not just out of
Just
habit.
to irritate her?
Damn right he was.
She says she lost sleep over it. And
She
even had
sounds
a breakdown.
fun.
Yeah, she sounds a lot of fun. She had a breakdown where she vomited about it and also felt like she was having a heart attack.
My God. Rosen.
What an odd way to.
How about this line? This is the beginning of so many movies. One time when her husband was out of town, she had a neighbor come over to unscrew all the lids, and even he couldn't get a couple of them.
I bet he unscrewed some.
Yeah, I bet he did.
help with the dryer, too.
Yeah.
So,
$22.99 on Amazon. Electric jar opener. You can get it tomorrow.
well,
was she thinking?
Could have saved the marriage there.
I mean,
Well,
how many things are even in jars anymore? Even like your classic mayo, you get the squeeze. Maybe pickles. What? What in your
Ragu
fridge
sauce.
jam.
that you need to get to regularly?
well, in
is a
Milwaukee
jar?
in the 90s, people put like heads and body parts in jars.
Yeah, man.
You got to screw those on
but you
pretty
want
tight.
those tight, yeah.
Pretty tight.
Farts?
Hearts.
Yeah, farts.
Yep. That one gal was selling those.
Yes,
What an
that's
odd way to irritate your spouse. I'm going to type. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
That might be enough.
Especially not
That
in
might
that
have been
voice.
enough. We're going to check.
That would have
Just
been an
saying.
all-timer,
That
Rose.
would have been a good one.
Eddie Murphy says Shrek 5 is in production now and that there is a donkey spinoff in the works.
Donkey.
Shrek movies wail, man. They're good.
They do.
This is wheelhouse right now.
I'm surprised that I'm surprised there wasn't a donkey movie already before.
Yes, it's on its way. National Geographic is making a documentary for the 50th anniversary of Jaws that premieres next summer.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
50 years next year.
All the trouble they had making that movie, and you guys were talking about the other day how it still stands up.
It does. It's fantastic.
It really does.
There's a trailer out for Nosferatu starring Lily Rose Depp, Bill Skarsgård, and Willem Dafoe. It hits theaters Christmas Day. What a nice Christmas story that'll be.
That'll be
Nosferatu.
That'll be a happy family story.
Isn't that Dracula's like brother or lover? Or...
William Dafoe is perfect for that.
It is Dracula. Nosferatu is Dracula.
Oh, he is Dracula.
Yes.
Thank you, Hawk.
Vampire,
I appreciate you answering
You're
that.
welcome, baby.
Nicely, and not making fun of me.
Is
like
Lily
Captain Seward over there?
Is Lily Depp a Johnny Depp offspring?
Yep.
Yeah. Daughter?
Yeah.
Brother.
Wow, I didn't know that.
What did you say?
It's Lily Rose Depp. It's Derek Rose and Johnny Depp's kid.
I'm glad. Hey,
excellent.
it's 2024, man. Do you?
That's right.
Lily Rose Depp was the gal that was in that terrible show on HBO with The Weeknd.
Oh, the walking taco.
Where she got naked the first 2 episodes almost nonstop, and it still was the most unwatchable thing I've ever seen. I'm like, this show sucks. I'm not going to stick around for the nudity. It's terrible. It was unwatchable. Got canceled like midway through season 1.
Yeah.
HBO was like,
thought it
whoops.
was awesome.
And HBO like almost never misses, and it was just so dumb. Speaking of TV shows, Vanna White signed a 2-year contract to stay on the Wheel of Fortune through 25-26. But there are reports already that she's not vibing with Ryan Seacrest and that she may change her mind and walk.
Wow.
Not vibing.
Yep. She's not feeling it.
Well, after 80 years with Pat Sajak, it's probably not easy to. And Ryan Seacrest, that was
Sing it.
Man.
Tell us.
No, I just can't believe they chose him.
I know, sing it.
If all the people, give someone else a chance.
Tom Bergeron.
Well, he's Mr. Game Show guy. I don't know.
Are you calling Tom Bergeron's office asking for him?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Vanna should have hosted the damn thing.
No.
There you go.
Just let Vanna do it. She
Vanna do
substituted
it.
when Sajak was out for a while, and Vanna hosted the show. She did fine. I mean, it's not. She's good at it. She has a very good rapport with the contestants. Pat could be a D-bag many times.
No doubt.
When he would chastise the contestants for, you guessed that?
He didn't even have to do that. He would just smile.
Smile.
The smile,
Yeah, that look, that
smile was
man.
the look
Vanna
that
should be hosting.
No.
He's the kind of guy that'll tighten a jar.
Seacrest should not be doing that. He shouldn't be doing every job. The hot rumor is she doesn't want to work with him, is the hot rumor. No, I know you just said that. No, but
that was the whole point of the story.
No, correct. That they're not vibing, but the real thing is like you cannot vibe with somebody. That's an easy excuse instead of saying I don't want to work with them.
Like it's predetermined. She already knew she was.
No, I assume they were already recording all the episodes for the fall.
She ain't trying to vibe.
Right. Yeah, probably because I assume it starts in September.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So my guess is you were probably right. Marnes, I'm going to be floored if you know this, but happy 50th birthday.
To my friend Sarah?
Who? Sarah Evans?
No. Sarah Hire. I decorated her driveway last night.
Did Creed write the song about her?
I thought that's what.
She's turning 50?
I was like, how did you know? Yeah, it's her 50th birthday today. So
How did you decorate her driveway?
In the
With
cloak
chalk?
of darkness at 9:15 last night.
Chalk. You chalked her driveway up? What do you
And streamers around their basketball hoop. And
So you toilet
car.
papered her house.
So you're wanted?
Happy
I had some
birthday.
help. I picked up Michelle. You know, he got crazy.
Is Michelle the gynecologist?
That's Gina.
You should have remembered that.
Anyway, no. Happy 50th,
Vagina.
happy 50th birthday to Sarah.
Yep. And
Hello, Gina.
Jeff Cohn turns 50 today.
Jeff Cohn walking in Memphis.
Brilliant. Great point.
Great point.
I know who you're talking about.
Marnes, you have
Jeff
no idea?
Cohn.
50
Can you spell Cohn? Is it K-O-C?
No, Cohen. Cohen.
Oh, Cohen. Jeff Cohen. No, I don't know.
Maybe this will help.
But the worst thing I ever done, I mixed up all this fake puke at home, and then I went to this movie theater, hid the puke in my jacket, climbed up to the balcony, and then I made a noise like this. And then I dumped it over the side. I had all the people in the audience. Then this was horrible. All the people started getting sick and throwing up all over each other. I never felt so bad in my entire life.
Hey, Ma, I'm starting to like this kid. Chunk from the Goonies is 50 years old.
Good for him.
Ended up being an agent.
Did he?
Oh, really?
Like a lawyer, like an entertainment lawyer.
That's cool.
What a great movie.
Fantastic.
Yeah. That's a great scene.
A guy went on a hike. A 34-year-old guy went on a hike. He was going for a 3-hour hike on June 11th.
Well,
hiking along.
He got lost. Really? For 10 days. Didn't have anything with him. He said he was drinking water out of his hiking boots. Was found a couple of days ago. It sounds like he's going to be fine. But 3-hour hike, went the wrong way, got lost. He was
part of the world was he in? Does it say?
California.
Okay.
He was drinking water out of his boots. He was foraging for wild berries. I guess into the wild. I guess got a little lucky they didn't eat the wrong ones.
Grizzly Adams.
He was also trying to elude a mountain lion at one point, and he said he was dreaming of burritos.
Well, yeah.
Which is Spanish for little donkeys.
No phone, huh?
Good question. Don't know.
No cell service.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
they've got satellite now, man.
I don't know.
What?
That's the guy he's calling.
How about this? He says he was comfortable hiking in the woods, but he said he got lost because he couldn't recognize certain landmarks because they were wiped out by fires. That's what he's going with.
And how was he discovered?
Not sure.
There's no way in hell I could last more than like an hour.
Wow.
Not in the woods like that. Yeah. Good Lord.
Here's one last thing. This is one of those. Do you still have that "The More You Know" sounder? Remember we had that somewhere. Yeah, the old NBC little rainbow star, and it would be "The More You Know." Here's something you can learn for the day. Let's just Sauce. You do it. Pretend that you're the sounder. Go. Boo doo doo.
Oh.
There it is. Brilliant.
Law and Order.
Rosie, we'll start with you. The average human body temperature. Go.
I don't 98.6.
Rosie, you ignorant slut.
Don't know.
This is a great answer.
It is not 98.6. The average human body temperature is 97.9. We get the number 98.6 from a German study in 1868 that used less accurate thermometers.
I'm fine.
So the actual number
that
should be 97.
The actual number
all
is
those thermometers are wrong.
97.9.
That's close enough.
And here's another thing that's strange. I don't understand this, but somebody that's smarter than me can answer this. The average body temperature also drops around 0.05 every decade. So it's getting slowly getting colder.
Meaning in the individual, as you age, your average body temp, or as a society?
The average. Yeah, society.
Okay.
As the species, our average body temperature is dropping about 0.05 every decade. We're getting colder. We're slowly turning into cold-blooded
reptilian.
We're going to be lizards. See, all the people that say we're lizard people,
all the people.
It's happening.
You mean
right now.
Hot-ass Randy.
Yeah.
It's just taking a lot longer than Randy wants it to.
Man.
Mm-hmm. I guess one last thing that's a serious topic as well. Shout out to our guy. Oh my God! I just completely Scott Taylor. For God's sakes, I blanked on his name. Scotty Taylor. There's a bunch of people out there saying, hey, if you're going to buy swimsuits this summer or any summer, don't ever buy blue swimsuits. Always go with like bright colors like orange or pink. Neon colors work the best. Green and blue should be avoided for kids. So
it's not as easy to see them in April.
Correct. So shout out to Scott Taylor and everybody that works with Abby's Hope.
Correct.
Buy, learn how to swim.
Yeah,
Get the proper swimsuits though as well. But even things like colors can help. Don't wear light blue or light green. Makes sense.
Good advice.
That's right.
Well said.
Rosie, see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Margie. See you on Friday.
See you on Friday. Bring my hat.
I will, I promise.
Antique hat on Friday. Initials on Friday.
Yep.
Marnes, get back in the win column on Friday.
Okay.
9 to noon is next. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30 to 9.